Welcome to another video. So we have been seeing about arrays. So in this video, what we will learn is what is known as a two-dimensional array. Okay. So the basic concept of two-dimensional array we will see what it is a two-dimensional array and how is it helpful to us, right? So till now we have been seeing arrays like this. Let's say I have an array A of 2 equal to 1, 2. Okay, so this is an array of 2 elements. The elements are A of 0 is 1, A of 1 is 2, right? So this is what is known as a one-dimensional array. We'll see why it is called one-dimensional array quickly. So this, if I want to represent, I can represent something like this. So this is my 1 here, this is my 2 here, right? This is my A of 0, this is my A of 1. So it has two spaces, two elements. Those elements are 1 and 2. Now what if instead of an element here, this space I fill up with array, another array. So that means the first element of this matrix itself is an array, and the second element of the matrix is another array. So what will happen? So we'll just have a look. So just let's say this is my A of 0, this is my A of 1. So inside this, I will fill another array. Let's say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So that means the first element of my A0 array, I converted into another array of elements with 3 elements, 4, 5, 6. The second element of my first array also I converted to again another array of 3 elements, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So inside an array, I am putting another array. Okay. So this is what is known as a two-dimensional array. It's nothing but array inside an array, right? So how do you know which element is what? How do you identify each element? So that is also pretty simple, straightforward. So this is my 2 rows, 2 elements of the initial array. Inside that I have another array here and another array here. So in that sense, this element will be what is known as A0, 0. It is A0, this is the 0th element, right? This will be A1 and 0. So this is A0 and 0th element, A1 and 0th element of the second bigger array. This will be, I will take it here, A0, 1. This will be A1, 1. This will be A1, 2. And this will be A1, A0, 2. Right? So all these elements was first dimension as 0. So that is why it is called two-dimensional array. All these elements will have the array inside the array. The inside array's first element, all the elements will have first dimension as 0. You can see this first dimension is 0, for this first dimension is 0, for this first dimension is 0. For this array, however, the first dimension is 1, first dimension is 1, first dimension is 1. And inside this, the second dimension keep on changing. So for this element, the second dimension is 0, for this it is 1, for this it is 2. And for this it is 0, it is 1, and second dimension is 2. Right? So this is why it is called a two-dimensional array. So this automatically answers our question why this is called a one-dimensional array, because there is only one dimension which is changing. Here we have two dimensions which is changing. So these two-dimensional arrays are very good for storing matrices. Something similar to that. So this I can write like this. And I can always say this rows is my first dimension. This columns is my second dimension. Right. So basically it is nothing but an array inside an array. It will help us to store more numbers in a better manner. Okay, better manner means we can always have a feel of storing numbers like this. Okay, how do we actually do that in C? So it is also simple. Let's say we want to declare an array of integers. So let's say mat A equal of, I have 2 first dimensions and 3 second dimensions. The same array is what I am trying to create here. So this I should have 3 elements, right? So that is my first dimension. Inside this I will create another matrix. So what is that elements? We'll just see 4, 5, 6. So 2, 4, 5, 6, and here 7, 8, 9. Right. So we have, this is the first element of the main matrix, is the second element of the main matrix. So basically it is an array of arrays. This is the first array which is stored inside the array, this is the second array which is stored inside the array. Right. So this is how you define a, I will name it. So this is why I named it like this is M A of A means matrix A. So that is why I call MA. Okay. Now if I want to print a value, let's say, so what we have is %d, because it's an integer. I want to print the last element. Okay. So then it is 1, 1 and 2. Right? Why is it 1 and 2? This is the element that I am going to print. The first dimension is 0, 1. You can see here it is 1. And the second dimension is 0, 1, 2. It is 2. Okay. So this is what I am trying to say. Display. First element is 1. Second element is 2. Okay. 0, 1, 2. 0 and 1. So just see. Okay. 9 is coming up. Right. So if what is the first element? First element is always simple, 0, 0. It should be 4. Right. So this is the first element. First dimension is 0, second dimension also is 0. Right. So this is how we create and use a two-dimensional array. Now if you want to display all the arrays, we can use a simple while loop. So let's say create int I, j. So while I is less than, so I is the first dimension. First dimension is should be less than or equal to 0 or 1. Right? So we'll just initiate these two by 0. And the second dimension should loop inside this. while j is less than or equal to. So second dimension has 3 elements, so that means the index will be 0, 1, 2. Okay. Printf. Percentage %d, the space. So first element is I, second element is j. Correct? So basically what happens, here I have to increase I. Here I have to increase j. Okay. So once this loop is over, what I have to do is I have to set j back to 0. Okay, so what is happening? First I is 0, go inside the loop. J is also 0, it will go inside the loop. So I is 0, j will change from 0 to 2, 0, 1, 2. So basically, I is 0, j will change from 0, 1, 2. It will display 4, 5, 6. So once that j become 2, this loop will end. It will come out. I'll set j's value to 0. We'll see why it is. I'll increase the value of I to I plus 1. That means I will become from 0, it will become 1. So next loop will start. I will become 1. So it is going here. I will become 1. J will start. Since I have initialized j to 0, it will again start from 0. That means j will start from here. It will print 7, 8, 9. Right. I will also print a line here so that my 2 rows will be visible. We'll run it here now. We'll press this. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this 4 is the initial 4 which we got here. So we'll just comment it. Okay, so now we got our matrix or our 2-dimensional array, 4, 5, 6. So this is the first dimension, first dimension, and inside this we have another array. So first dimension we have an array. The second value of the first dimension also we have an array. So I hope this is clear to you. We will do one more exercise in the next video. See you in the next video.